and by law. I had to declare martial law.
What they've done is they've gone in and put these huge gas furnaces on all of these warehouse buildings and poured concrete floors in those buildings.
The FEMA camp bill allows the government to run at least 6 military installations when a national emergency is declared. These emergency centers would be run by FEMA under the command of the Secretary of Homeland Security.
They've also put up 90% of electronically operated capital boxes on them that are motion activated.
Reduce the population of the planet down to 500 million, have one world currency under the Homeland Security, or FEMA, if you want to call it. They're going to declare an emergency.
Some of the people that were going to the FEMA fusion centers were not to be heard or seen from again. I know that a lot of people know that I was there, involved in some of the search and rescue and some other things that were going on.
So I'm standing here in front of Southwest Key Programs Casa Padre, and this is a former Walmart that has been turned into a center for children. So behind those doors inside that Walmart are apparently many hundreds of children.
All praise, honor, and glory be to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, who rule well in peace and blessed to the hopeful elect. The GMS stop and listen to Brother Preacher Cal back with a short lesson. As you see on the screen, you see the video was dealing with basically Jacob's trouble. These Edomites are getting ready. When you read in Revelations 12, Satan has a short time. The devil has a short time, which is so-called white man here on earth. He has a short time. His rulership is about over. So that time of Jacob's trouble is coming, because he's going to try to take out many of you Israelites he can before he has to give his kingdom up. And the higher elites know that the kingdom is going to be transferred from one hand to the other, and they know it, right? Pursuant to, I think, Ezra the 10th chapter, 2nd Ezra 10. So I'm going to get into it. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for the great day, for that day is great. That day of what? Jacob's trouble. That time of when Esau brings all hell on the nation of Israel, so that none is like it. So it's going to be no other time in earth as it was. It's going to be like this time that's coming in Jacob's trouble. It says, but he shall be saved out of it, meaning who? The elect. The elect men are going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, right? They'll be saved from this. The Lord has his elect, and they're going to be in his hand. They're going to be in his bosom, because Esau is getting ready to bring it, man. You know, this is Luke 19 and 43, because they just said that they had FEMA camps that were old Walmarts, right? And I saw a video where when the tribe of Zebulun was coming up through Mexico, they had camps already set up for them to be in, with those buildings with the fences in it. They were sleeping under that foil covering. That's them. They had the children and the family there. That's concentration camps, man. That's part of the prophecies, man. Luke 19:43. For the days shall come upon thee that thine enemy, who is Esau, so-called white man in the Bible, the devil that the Bible speaks of, shall cast a trench about thee. Right? A trench. Go into that word. Karax. A palisade or a rampart. Right? It says about thee, and compass thee round about. Compass. Pericluco. And encircle an encampment about thee, a city of besiege. So it's going to be like, hey, you're going to be fenced in on all sides, round about, and keep thee in on every side, man. So they're not going to be able to get away when you go into these concentration camps. And shall be laid, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee. So when you saw the concentration camps with the Zebulun tribe about a month ago, the children was with the parents, and they were all basically on the ground, man. This prophecy right here it was happening within thee, and they shall not leave in the one stone under another. So they basically gonna be searching you out when someday the day is gonna come where Esau is gonna come through your neighborhoods with drones and with the DARPA's experiments. They different different robots, and they're gonna come through searching you people out. That day is coming. That day is coming when that great insurrection comes, where they're gonna be kicking in your door, hauling you off. That's what we want to see. It says, upon one stone upon another, because they know thou knowest not the time of thy visitation, and you don't know it's gonna come like a flood. Yahushua prophesied that when the enemy come like a flood, he was prophesying the 70 AD, but it's gonna happen here soon. 2000 could be 2020, 21, but it's coming real soon, man. That great insurrection is coming back to the nation of Israel. That time of Jacob's trouble,
Because of national emergency and martial law against the elite, the cabal.
A few years ago, a similar bill was presented in Congress, but it didn't go anywhere over concerns that the broad language can lead to sweeping, unchecked government powers. Now there's this new version of the bill. What's changed?
Well, they took out the vague language so that the centers are specifically set up to house, shelter, even educate people for extended periods of time, but they are limited to that specific purpose.
Numbers are too close together to be a parking area. We've gone over there countless times. Nobody parks in that area. And there are 4 helicopter docking up there, and over on the electrical wires on the street that run alongside it. There's helicopter flames fall. We put wires alongside of it.
Senator Merkley is irresponsibly spreading blatant lies about routine immigration enforcement. Let's stop right there. Is it routine to have hundreds of children?
They have a new policy they've implemented. They started a pilot project last summer. Now they've implemented it completely of taking away children from parents when families are seeking asylum, even when they present themselves legally at border posts.
They were loading up with as many people, it's got to be dozens of people in the back of that guy. They take them to a nearby Walmart, and then the Walmart is where, I guess, metro buses or school buses will take them to the shelter. The question is, what shelter are they taking them to? Because I heard Tom say GRB is overcrowded. And
This legislation is meant to be enacted in the event of an emergency. But what exactly does that mean? What is the definition of emergency, especially when it comes to this legislation? When would it be?
Now they say it's emergency. They let you know they're gonna create a false flag, man, to bring this on. This is Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, which standeth for the elect of the Israelites. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. And this is heavy, man. It's the time of trouble since there was never a nation, man. So that's gonna be. Hey, we read about wars and how bad the wars used to be in the time of the Maccabees, in the time of Yahushua's time, going back to the Persians, the Babylonians, the time of. Hey, think about the time of Israel coming out of Egypt, man. The time of Noah. Hey, but it says there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. So this is going to be 10 times worse than anything that we could ever read about. Even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. The elect going to be delivered, right? Even though you might have to go to that camp. It says in Revelations, the 2nd or 3rd chapter, it talks about they're going to lead you into prison for 10 days, man. Be thou faithful to death, and I'll give you a crown of life. So, hey, you got to be faithful. Whether they take you to a camp or not, keep your spirits up. Hey, keep praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua and lifting him up. He'll deliver you as he delivered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, man. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Every one shall be found written in the book, and the elect's name is found written in that book. You know, that's what it is, man. So let me get this in the apocrypha. Get this in the apocrypha. This is 2nd Esdras 16:67. Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off your sins, forget your iniquities. Do not meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead forth and deliver you from all trouble. So, hey, forget your sins, come back to the Lord while you may be found, and the Lord gonna protect you, man. He gonna be that tower for you in that day when these wicked Edomites come against you, man, to try to take you out. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with some things offered to idols, man. So they're gonna try to they're gonna take you away and try to offer you that microchip, that RFID chip, man. This is one of their idols, man, that they're worshiping now. You know, verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and a reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be, verse 70, in every place and in every cities great insurrections upon those that fear the Lord. It's going to be a great insurrection on those that fear the Lord, man. So, hey, the men of the Lord are about to go to some trials, man, and tests, man. And Esau, hey, that's his main purpose, is to come after the elect. That's why they're gonna take everybody that they may grab the elect. They just gonna go from house to house. You know. It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man. They gonna be like madmen, man. They're gonna be coming through, and they ain't gonna be no regular Edomites from America, man. These gonna be Edomites from Russia, man, from the Caucasus Mountains. Them Edomites who got a cold spirit, probably had them Moabites, man. Them cats who were used to those insurrections in their countries and riots. They're used to doing riot control. Hey, they're not gonna spare you, man. So guess what? The so-called Israel, not so-called, but you Israelite women, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you getting ready to catch hell, man. You getting ready to be brought to shame, right? And brought down low. You finna be as a mire in the streets, man. And you two-third men who had not came back to the Lord, guess what? The Lord gonna have a trick for you, man. You know? It says, for on every side, in every city, there should be a great insurrection upon those who fear the Lord. So these cities are getting ready to be on lockdown. The Army Corps engineers could lock these cities down in a matter of overnight. You can wake up in the morning, like it was morning time now, early in the morning. I could go out there and this whole city be shut down, man. That's how quick they can do it. Verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those who fear the Lord, man. So, hey, the Lord gonna have a spirit on them, and it's gonna be a spirit of judgment. It's gonna be a cold spirit on these cats, man. So you're gonna have to have the Lord in that day if you want to make it. For verse 72, for they shall waste and take away the goods and cast them out of their houses. They're gonna be going from house to house, taking you out, man. Some people gonna be getting shot down in the house, left. Some people gonna be getting hauled off, but your houses are gonna be spoiled, man. Verse 73, and then shall they know who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. So, hey, out of all this chaos and madness that's going to be taking place, man, there's certain men that basically they won't be touched. They might be physically touched, but they really won't be touched, man. The Lord going to protect He's going to deliver his elect out of this situation, man. So, hey, I just wanted to bring that lesson. With that, all praises, honor, and glory be to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Yakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS, who rule well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen. It's coming with a short lesson. Hope it was edifying. Till next time, I say shalom.
To actually get the definition of emergency, and this covers things like tornadoes, floods, hurricanes, natural disasters, but it also gives the president to declare an emergency to avert a catastrophe, which raises the issue of preemptiveness.
And I need to tell this story because some of these things are still going on. It's very important because this covers what people have considered to be conspiracy theory. It is what people have not been told in the media, and it's the kind of thing that the government and the media covers up so that people don't have an understanding of what's going on.
It's unaccompanied children under those administrations. These are children who are accompanied by their parents, being taken away from their parents when they're seeking asylum. That is new, that is different, that has not been done before.
FEMA, Walmart, Texas, but locations are closed everywhere, so how many other children do they have enslaved? Like I said, they're saying children that are of immigrant nature and of not being accompanied.
It's a slippery slope.